Hey there, I am JB and we are currently on 65% of Deluge, something like that. I pronounced it wrong all the time. My apologies for that, who got cringed off. Anyways, it has been a couple days for me because we had some AC units installed and they needed to have some space and pipes and all that good stuff. For today, I would like to start off with look for the missing barge around the shore. Now this one is going to be easy. This one also going to be easy because it's right out here. This one I have no idea just yet. It's going to be a surprise. The object scanner. No. Oh. And we just got paid a big buck.
Well, the forest is not quite where I'd expect to find the barge. If our heavy vehicles are going to get to it, you'll need to clear out the trees.
Oh, we also need to... Really? Oh, it just cleared out and then a couple of... Right, okay. A couple of things and then that's it. I thought for a second I need to lift the whole thing out of the water. Okay, so right. I see. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so yeah, this guy is super duper strong. It can just, you know, handle these trees easily. Like, there are a lot of these trees I need to get rid of, so it's gonna take me a lot of time if I need to use the forestry equipment and, you know, save them up with the mobile base. Let's just keep it with that. Now, even though I'm choosing for an easy solution down here, I'm actually working on a secret episode. I'm gonna spend a lot of time on that, and you will see at some point what it will be and why I'm doing that. I like to tease you guys for a bit. There we go. Beautiful. Some more money I can really use.
Now that you've removed the trees from outside the barge, we can get to the cargo. Let's deliver the cargo with repair materials to the concrete plant as soon as possible. After that, we need to get another production cluster rolling. That involves delivering cargo with resources to the production facilities and clearing the driveway next to it. You'll also need some steel beams to repair the nearby power lines so that we have a stable power supply. This last thing isn't essential, but if you're game to speed things up a bit, you could restock the supplies at the sawmill, then plan a route for processed commodities to the production facilities.
We keep on going, huh? I absolutely love it. Okay, so we need to do this, a little bit of that, and then some of this. So this guys, let's see, return the missing cargo. Right, okay, okay, so that's for the other boxes. I'm wondering for this stuff, organized operations. Holy moly. Oh, well, you know, it's not too bad. Like, there is a lot of forestry in the area. Ah. Very good. So there is another sand spot right out there, which is super duper nice. However, we're not gonna get like a super duper nice range over there, but we did extend the range from here since it was kind of down here, and yeah, pouring sand is a pain up the butt. Now I've also been thinking, now I'm thinking about it, is what if we just cut it off right out here that way? Which might sound weird, like, hey, if we come from this way, you know, would it not be handy to make it here? But the distance between this area till that is not only just way shorter, it's also way lesser hilly, because down here it's like going down humps and bumps and then going back up and then need to go down. And now I'm actually thinking about it, since this game is all about crafting roads, it would actually be nice if the map had something you can switch to a height map, so you can see where are the high places, where are the low places, so you can make better decisions on where to build a road, which will cost you more or lesser time to say. And once again, then also add in a switch for a map or an option that you can see where is all the sand at, right? Now the one thing will be, that is that this thing is going to be in the middle of the road, right? And I have to be very careful with what I'm doing if it's about the sand spot itself. So I'm gonna try to pour sand as much, honking this wall towards that way, because maybe in the future, for whatever reason, I might need that sand spot, which I don't want this road to, you know, to be blocking it off. All right, now let's see how much space we can create by mowing these trees down. It seems like it should be possible though. Actually gonna be perfect, going straight towards the rescue vehicle. Yeah, it's gonna be tight, but let's mow down everything we can out here. That would be nice too. That makes it the corner less sharp. I wanted to do it via between those two trees, but I think that one would be better since we have like a less sharp corner over there. Alright, as you can see, I moved it a little bit that way, and because I was thinking, what if I can just go around it, right? I'm just gonna try it for a bit and see how this is gonna end up looking, because I'm going to pour enough sand out here in order to fix the road, right? Alright, yeah, just fits about it, huh? It's perfect. I don't believe there are vehicles that are wider than, you know, this guy, so that will be fine. It just need to be careful with cornering, especially with very long trailers. No, that's not too bad. It's a bit steep uphill, but it will be fine in the end. Be careful, I don't want to do any destruction mode. Anyways, the reason why I keep on driving is just a little part right down here. Anything else, I will have to check once I place the sand quarry out here. This is just, you know, emergency thingies. Oh, and yeah, can we fit through this area? Because I understand. What to say, I can understand trees and walls, but apparently it's not an issue. And what wouldn't be better to test the road than, well, testing it with this big boy. Alright, let's see. This corner should not be too big of a problem, as long as you just take the whole road to go around the corner. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. In the trees, no issue at all. Alright, it is a new day for me. I have been fixing up some roads, and just let me quickly show you. The reason why I'm not showing everything of the road building is because I don't want to make the episode for too long. We are currently on 71%, and basically for now all of the roads are done building, so maybe we can get it done. We just have to see, you know, what requires to do that. Yeah, anyways, I've been fixing up the road from the harbor to here, right? And I made like a side road from there to here, because why not? I did try to look around for more sand spots, but I just cannot find any, and just gotta deal with it with what we can do, because I'm not in the mood to just drive back and forth with that dump truck to get sand. And there is also another reason why it doesn't bother me for too much, which I will just explain you in a second, and it all have to do with the new rescue vehicles, and or there's basically no yellow door the other way. And so yeah, I did fix up a road into this lumber camp, and the road just, well, ends right down there. And in this lumber camp I did make the road all the way into the back, because in the back there is a yellow door. Basically yellow doors are for me the reason to build a road. Alright, so yeah, this sand quarry down here just barely reaches this area, and yeah, like I said, this is not done here because I cannot find any spots. I did see some spots which I'm like, oh, maybe that could be it. I mean, this looks pretty much like sand, right? It's not usable sand at all. I did dump a bit down here, so for the mud. And the reason why it doesn't bother me for too much is because this building does not contain a yellow door, or with other words being said, there's not going to be any convoy going from here or going to here, right? And from here to here, driving around like this isn't too big of a deal. I mean, I know I made like a whole road down here, but that's basically because from going from here is like, you know, kind of a distance to get into this area. But this is, you know, not that bad. Another thing, the rescue vehicles. If for some whatever reason a semi truck gets out of here, which I'm going to drive myself, let's say a semi truck with planks, and these planks are going to need to go to the warehouse because, well, there are some planks. If I get stuck, these rescue vehicles are the biggest reason that, well, you don't need roads everywhere, because you just put it on a tow, turn on the tow mechanism, and you know, it just, this distance is not that big of a deal. And for now, I think that is everything. Maybe, very small little maybe, but that should also not be too big of a deal, is that we need to make a bridge here or here. If I need to be here, I can just, you know, actually make a bridge here and just, you know, drive like that. Should also not be too big of a deal because we have roads going on here and I don't need here. 2 side missions, we got 3 main missions. Let's check out the side one first. So we need to clear the area of objects. We have a crane and then bring, I guess, all of these goodies, this one, that one, to the spot. So let me just do that first. And wonderful. Well, almost, but I'm gonna take it. Okay, so the harbor is now free. We got something that needs to be here. Maybe that is one of the crates. Okay, all of them need to be there. Alright, let's see if the developers made us this a little bit easy, or that it's like, ooh, I can just not reach it. I'm gonna try to park it as far as possible in here. And then the vehicle will trip because, well, oh boy, man. Whew. Please, am I allowed? Yes, okay. Ooh. It should not be too much of an issue. Nah. Come on, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, do it. And perfect. Well, let's just not do that, okay? Perfect. There we go. Fantastic. Okay. A nice little bit of money. Oh.
Great work. It's not
Yes.
every day you get to recover cargo from missing barges. Add that to your resume. Maybe you can go into maritime salvage full time.
Let's not do that, Kelly. But thank you. The organized operations at the sawmill. We go. Oh yeah, I need to do a lot of these things. Ooh, only if you didn't sold all of your logs. You're right about it. Oh, okay, I see. So partly 50 need to be brought here and 10 need to be brought here, which is not too difficult because there is a lot of that in the area. And the last 3, finally, and the reason why I'm saying that is because, well, this circle down here has a nice number of space. You can just even put the mobile base near it, you know, and drop some logs if need to. No problem at all. This down here, holy moly, why is this down here in the first place? Well, I understand that logs go into this building to be cut. But put the circle right out here. Get rid of these logs, just place them elsewhere, and make the road go a little bit more this way. You know, it is sometimes so simple. This here, come on, developers, stop shortening the lifespan of my life. Holy moly. I tried to use the mobile base to drop off the 10 logs I had. Alright, now that is done, I can finally relax. And we completed almost all of that. Ah! Well, you just look at that. Planner routes. Well, I am glad that I'm ahead of that stuff. So, where is it? Sawmill. Right. Look at that. That's just perfect. We need to bring it to over there. Which, well, it's, yeah, I mean, sure. Of course, the game wants us to go like this, but the developers, there is no sense spot out here, so it's okay. Let me just plot around and see what comes out of this door. Alright, hopefully something reasonable. Alright, we're gonna get something reasonable. Yeah, I think this will be fine. The only point is at the other base. Nah. It's all fine. Alright, cool, yeah. So, I'm glad that I fixed this road earlier. Alright, cool. You know what is funny? At these things, it first shows the money and then... Oh.
Now we're set up real nice. You can never be too prepared, right?
Yeah, as I wanted to say, on these guys, it shows the money first and then the experience points. Once you complete the goal, it shows first the experience points and then the money. Not sure what you can do with that, but... let's see. Yeah, so now we need to do all of that. Oh yeah, we need to do the cargoes. Which is that stuff. There are two of them, so one needs to go there and the other needs to go there. So right. Ooh. Okay, well, as you can see, I brought the semi truck down here, so I just, you know, drove these boxes out here. But holy moly, can you please, you know, get a little bit better? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so the best thing of this is, of course, that I can just send the meal out right away to where I need to be /ish. I can just get it going like that. So now I can just spawn it out here and drive it there. Now the only thing I need to do right now is get this thing over there. This is gonna be a bit of a challenge, or at least yeah, getting back on the road. The reason why I'm not on the road is of course because I got the convoy going. Now if I'm really having issues with this, I just need to get the tower real quick. Not sure. Yeah. There we go. Let's just keep going straight and then stop. Then turn off, because if you just turn it off without actually putting it on parking brake, this guy, then that guy, I believe, won't be in parking brake too. So it just copies the whole thing what you do with that truck to this truck. Alright, let's get the low gear off and just quickly get it where it needs to be. Alright, fantastic. Another job complete. Kelly? Oh, snap. Okay, something with that. Clear objects, right? And then deliver object, which is from that to that, right? And that to that, right? Okay. You know what? Let's just do one more objective, because I got the idea there's gonna be so much more in order to, you know, just finish it off. All right, let's see. Small packages, right? Okay, that should not be too much of an issue. They do not fit in like that, and I am afraid that if I put them like this, there's not enough space. You know what? I can also stop being silly and just put this one in the middle and just be careful driving. It's not that much of a distance though. Well, let's try this. Oh, yeah. Oh, fantastic. Look at that. Ooh, that was easy money. Alright, so I just quickly checked it out. We are currently at 81%. The next episode is going to be the last one here on whatever you pronounce that name, because we got 6 more main objectives and just 1 more side objective. So I think we can just do that in one episode. That should not be an issue at all. Anyways, I'm just gonna drive aimlessly to Tokyo, because, you know, as always, I need like a little bit of an outro where I'm like mumbling something and just act like I'm still playing the game, but in this case I don't have anything, so